Welcome to Highstyle Sundays. We're here on a special occasion, special day. We're here in Shamrock Liquors.
My
I'll let
man.
you go ahead and introduce yourself, introduce where we at, your store, everything. Give them a big intro.
What's good, man? My name Randy. I'm the owner of Shamrock Liquors. Black owned. We're located at 4300 Belair Road, Suite F. You can follow us on Instagram at Shamrock_Liquors. Our store hours are from 7 a.m. to midnight, Monday through Saturday. Our only day off is Sunday. We gotta get us some rest.
All right. So this is very special for the city because we're fortunate enough to talk to a young black business owner, which coming from Baltimore City, you know most of these liquor stores are not ran by African Americans.
No sir.
So first of all, let's get into it. Tell us exactly where you're from.
Man, I'm from over east.
Okay.
Down the hill.
Okay.
Everybody familiar with down the hill.
Yeah.
Born and raised, you know. Came from the streets. And man, coming from where I'm from, nobody really make it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? And the people that do make it, they ain't making no noise.
Okay.
You know, they not giving back to the community, really showing no love. But I salute everybody that is showing love.
Tell us how you got started in the business.
So with the liquor business, I wanted to do something that black people wasn't doing.
Right.
You know, like growing up, is all we seen was the Indians, Koreans, Asians. They all got liquor stores. Why can't we have one?
Right.
So I'm like, well, fuck it. Let me do something that black people not doing. I met a guy. Guy said this was for sale. Came through, checked it out, peeped the scene, did my walkthrough, and I said, yo, I take it. A couple months later, my lawyer did the paperwork up. We was in there. No problems, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a struggle in the beginning when you doing something, when you start doing something that you're not used to.
Right.
Like selling liquor, it's the first. You know, I can sell anything else, but selling liquor, you know what I'm saying, it was the first. So I said, well, look, let me try to do something. And it worked. I'm glad I took that step, that leap of faith. And it's like, it's been up ever since, you know?
So what got you to this position where you were able to come to the mindset that it's time for me to have ownership?
So I used to work at Chat's Pit Beef on Pulaski Highway. Up there I was a general manager. And then I was shot on the job. So a year later, I opened up my own restaurant with me and my partner. And we was tailor-made pit beef down on Poplarton in Baltimore. We was running strong. It wasn't much, but I was working at Amazon, working hard overnight, and doing what else I had to do to pay my employees and keep the food, keep the flow going.
Right.
You know. Shortly after that, I had my youngest child Bailey, and then from the hospital I called my guys. I said, listen, shut it down. I can't afford it. I really ain't got the time. So from there we turned that restaurant into an after hour. Thursday through Sundays, ladies free, fellas 10. It had security, tight security. We had the hookah, we had the TVs on the walls. You know, we had the good music, different color lights. You know, I was just ready to add a stripper pole in it. But you know, everything don't last forever.
Right. And I want to take it back even further, so everybody can really understand. Like, what was your? Because you say coming from the streets. So what was that one thing that happened to you that caused you to really start going more legit?
Well, working at Bad Chaps, I was working since I was 16. Probably was 16 to about 22, 23. So it's like I had the working mentality, and I was tired of being told what to do.
Okay.
So I'm like, well, I want to work for myself, you know? And then I work with all friends. You know, so it's like you had some friends that was able to help you succeed and get you to where you need to be.
Right.
And then you got other friends that might hold you back.
Right.
But it's like you got to pick and choose which one you got to do. You going to work or you going to be a friend. Okay. You know, when you're in that manager, in that ownership position, you got to decipher the two, you know. And once you learn how to decipher the two, it's just smooth sailing.
So take us through the steps, because I know there's a lot of young people out here that want to be business owners and want to get their business up and running, and they may not have, maybe not all the economic resources or you know, or the right tools around them to guide them in that direction. What steps did you take that you can advise others to take?
Well, for me, I watch and I learn. I got a lot of friends. We got stores all over Baltimore City, and it's like I watch how they move. I watch and learn from their mistakes. You know, if I see somebody make a fuck up on something, I'm not gonna do the same exact thing. You know, I'm gonna do it a different way and tweak it so I won't fuck up. And then I will teach the next person to do the same thing. You know, each one teach one. I always say that because you can either you can either get on the internet, or you can get out in the field. You can see it for your own eyes. You can watch and learn and talk to people. You got a network, get different point of views, different aspects of every little thing. You know?
Yep. So what so you got the liquor store. What else you got going on at this moment?
At this point in time, I want to open up another liquor store. So that's my goal. My goal is to keep this one running straight and narrow. Like I said, we do everything by the book. We're 100% legit. You know, and that's what I'm trying to succeed in life, being 100% legit. Like my next move is just another liquor store, or I'm going into real estate. One or the other. 'Cause real estate, everybody always gonna need a place to live. So it's always money in real estate. You know what I'm saying?
So, being this liquor business and industry, what you get a lot of different, as we seen, you have a lot of different options. So which one's your favorite? What's your top option? You know, is it a Baltimore brand? Is it maybe a Belair? Which one's your most?
You know, everybody know Henny is king around here. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm drinking dark, I do drink the Henny. When I'm drinking that light, you know what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? That little BOCA. Like I said, this is the smoothest tequila. Better than the Patron. You feel what I'm saying? You don't have no hangover feeling. Got my everyday customers. They come in, they show me love. You know, it's like they help me keep the lights on. You know? Without the customers, you ain't got a store.
So how's that feeling, knowing that now you're established in this area, you got regulars coming in?
It feels real good. It feels real good to know that when you build that relationship with the community always gonna have your back, regardless. Something goes on outside the community, they gonna come let me know. Because I'm not out in the streets. I don't know what goes on Belair Road. But with the community, in tune with the community, you'll always have your ear to the streets. You know what I'm saying?
So, we know this is mainly a liquor store, but you've taken it upon yourself to provide other services here and other, I want to say other goods. Mm-hmm. So what else do you provide besides your liquor here?
Yeah, I like to provide everything. I hate turning a customer away. If a customer come in here, I want to have what they're looking for. But even down to the edge control and the hair glue. Females, y'all know how y'all are. Y'all always on the move. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta keep yourself looking the par. Come in, you get a drink, touch up. You feel what I'm saying? You good to go. I got from masks, the grinders, the ashtrays, corkscrews, what else? Like jewelry. Like I try to sell a little bit of everything. I even be doing like local clothing lines. You know, I had the Bone Culture. So he had his clothes in here. He had a couple of his hats in here. Customers love it.
Tell us about. I want you to tell me like the aspect in your childhood. I ask everybody this. I've got it multiple. Some of them good. Some of them really can't relate. But something that coming from Baltimore that affected you as a child, that you still take with you today. It might help motivate you, might not. But like, if you could just touch on that for us.
Like coming up, like I really didn't have shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my mother was a single woman. She did what she could. She did everything that she could. You know what I'm saying? Like we never was hungry. We never had our lights out. We didn't have it all, but we didn't have what we wanted, but we always had what we needed. You know? So coming from that, I know what's needed and what I can do without. Like having a business, you feel what I'm saying? That's every person's greatest dream, to have something ownership, be an owner of something, you know, you get what I'm saying? And it's like, with that being said, I wanted to have my own. I didn't want to answer to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to have my own. And growing up, it's like I didn't get what I want. So I put myself in position to get whatever I want.
because you talk about ownership and all that, how do you handle not only owning this business and your other projects?
How do you maintain it?
And maintain it at the same time.
It's like you gotta put your time. Everything takes time, and it's like you gotta just be focused. You know, like, it's a lot of things I want to do. I want to be running the street with the fellas. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be at every party every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? But it's not what you do; it's how you do it. You gotta separate the fun from the business. You feel what I'm saying? Because you can combine two, but when you combine two, it don't always end out well. So you gotta separate it. You know, business is business, fun is fun. When I'm inside of here, I'm strictly business. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, if I win, we all win. If I lose, I'm gonna take that L by myself. And it's like, I'm not gonna show nobody. I'm not gonna tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, come on now. Who wanna brag about an L? Yeah, man, so I take an L to the chin. Like, don't get me wrong, I just took a couple L's. Yeah, I mean, because in the beginning, I was trying to live the life, you know what I'm saying? But then it took me a little second to really adapt and put my foot down and just to build. You gotta build. If you don't got no solid foundation, like, you won't be able to build. You'll crumble, you know?
Yeah. And talking about building, you have you have a couple black-owned, I want to say like liquor, products in here, and talk about the importance of having that and the importance of pushing that for you.
Okay, so it's if you know somebody with some black-owned anything, they can be selling clothes, they can be selling shoes, I mean, but in this case, it's a liquor store, and E. Sosa, he got some liquor, and it's like he doing this thing with that, and that really is important because you gotta support your own. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want him selling it. Well, eventually the white man's gonna be selling it too, but you gotta bring it home. You know what I'm saying? And I also love the fact that I get my customers. They'll walk past or drive past 5 other liquor stores, but just to come shop black owned. And that's important in this day and time, you feel what I'm saying? Because black people are not really sticking together like we should be. We stick together like we ought to, we'd be on top, man. The world wouldn't be able to hold us.
And do you think, and maybe I might be a little specific, but do you think that's something that needs to change in the city, like here in Baltimore?
Most definitely. If you support your own, like I started going to Balenciaga, Gucci, and all that, spending all that money on them, why not put it back into your own kind? Why not give back? Because the same way we feed in their pockets, we can be feeding our own pockets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love for one day, like, one of these Baltimore designers clothes be in a big store. You know what I'm saying? Well, cause we'll be on top.
And do you think we hold ourselves back?
I think we hold ourselves back because, Baltimore is crabs in a bucket. Everybody just trying to outdo everybody instead of we all working together. You feel what I'm saying? We all come up together. They can't stop us. But it was like when one person come up, the next person gonna pull them down. Then it's a domino effect. Everybody gonna keep on doing it. Everybody gonna keep on going down. You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes you find like there's a business venture that you might be able to do on your own more comfortably.
With me, I value friendship. So it's like if you my right hand man or my left hand man, you feel what I'm saying? Like if we start together, like I'm gonna take you all the way. You got my back and you looking out for my best interest, best believe I got your back, I'm looking out for your best interest. You feel what I'm saying? Any one of my friends need something, they can call me, they can get it. Hands down, no problem. You feel what I'm saying? Especially if they do what they supposed to do. They play their role, then yeah, they can get whatever they want. Get whatever they want from me. And it's like with the team, having a team behind you, you feel me? Like I got my one brother V. He handles the social, like the social networking point of it because he's out there, he's in tune with the social media, so he knows what's going on, what people are looking for. You know what I'm saying? I got my girl Kendra. She got customer service, I swear, better than Chick-fil-A. And so it's like you come in here, like you just catch a whole, you catch a whole vibe when you come in here. Like in the morning you got me, and afternoon you got Kendra, at night you got V. So it's like from open to close, it's all good vibes, it's all good customer service, you know what I'm saying? And without a team, there's no I in team. So you cannot me, because it don't work like that. Because you can't and nobody else ain't gonna fuck with you, you feel what I'm saying? Because like you being selfish and shit like that. It's not what you do, it's how you do it.
So what can we like, is there any festivals, any events we can look forward to seeing Shamrock?
Well, I want to do a back to school drive. Like, I wanted to do that last year, but because of this pandemic, it really fucked up my plans. Like, we got book bags, school supplies, ready to go, you know. I wanted to do a 4th of July cookout. That's only right around the corner, so I want to tap in with the Safe Street guys and try to, like, get something going and, like, really give back to the community. Like, I run a sale every week. I do dollar bills. I take taxes off on certain bottles, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I always try to give back. I'm always about giving back. Like, stuff goes to, I don't like to waste anything. Before chips expire, I take them down to the homeless. I'd rather go feed the homeless, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't waste food. I don't do none of that.
So one of the last things, I want you to tell us what makes you different from the next business owner, from the next guy.
What I think makes me different, I'm still young. You know, I'm not even 30 yet, and I think my mindset is more advanced, and it's like I got a lot of goals that I want to succeed. You know, but it's like I gotta put you gotta get your hands dirty and really get out there to get ahead in life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like I said, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. As long as you're doing the right thing, a smart way, you good. You can be on top. So I'm just trying to build. And that's all I'm about. I'm about building.
Any last words? Anybody you want to shout out to?
I'll shout out everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to shout out Baltimore. You feel what I'm saying? Because like this is my hometown. I rep Baltimore Street to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Born and raised in Biddle Street. You know what I'm saying? Got the shit tatted on me right here. And so it's like, it's up. You feel what I'm saying? Shouts out to all the black entrepreneurs who are really out there trying to make a wave, pave a way for themselves. You feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of people out here, they ain't doing shit. So shouts out to all the bosses. Shouts out to all the entrepreneurs. Anybody that's trying to come up, that's trying to do something positive. Keep your mind focused and stick to it. You know what I'm saying? Because it can happen. Never doubt yourself. Never call yourself broke. You know what I'm saying? The best way of saying you transitioning. You feel what I'm saying? You ain't up right now, but you getting where you need to be. You feel what I'm saying? I just say for everybody, just keep that positive outlook on things. You feel what I'm saying? And just always stay positive. Each one, teach one. Pass it on. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. All right, we out here with one of the top leaders of this generation, one of the leaders out here. Somebody all of Baltimore should be looking up to. You know? You need that BOCA, you need any black owned, you need any liquor in Baltimore, but especially you gotta grab that BOCA. So come down Shamrock Liquors, down here on Belair Road, you know.
4300 Belair Road, Suite F.
Yes, sir.
7 a.m. to midnight, Monday through Saturdays, faithfully, you know?
There's nowhere else to go, you know? It's Highstyle Sundays.
You know. Monday through Saturday from 7 a.m. to midnight. No problem. You have a nice one. You stay safe.
I come from, everybody struggle. How you gonna make it out determined by your hustle? When you make it to the top, now everybody love you. When you stuck at the bottom.
I bought a liquor store because I want to do something black people wasn't doing. You know? Growing up, I never really had shit, so I want to put something together and really do something for myself and really do something for my community. You know what I'm saying?
For you. Nigga, where I come from, everybody struggle. How you gonna make it